Today's story is about betrayal, jealousy, false friendship, witchcraft, and the pain of polygamy. A tale that reminds us that not every smile is sincere, and not every friend is truly by your side. If you enjoy dark African stories filled with mystery and life lessons, don't forget to subscribe to Spirit Sketch Realm for more. The Wives of Silverline Heights. In the bustling city of Silverline, high-rise apartments crowded the skyline. One block, called Silverline Heights, looked like every other. Balconies filled with drying clothes, children shouting in the courtyards, neighbors whispering behind curtains. On the 5th floor lived Miriam, a graceful young woman recently married to Eric, a man whose growing transport business was making him one of the wealthiest in the estate. They were the kind of couple people envied, stylish, confident, and admired. But admiration often walks hand in hand with envy. Miriam's closest friend was Salome. To neighbors, they were inseparable, shopping together, cooking together, laughing over endless cups of tea. But behind Salome's easy smile lurked something darker. Every time she saw Miriam happy, she felt a twist of bitterness. Why her, and not me? One evening, after a small gathering at Miriam's home, Salome returned quietly with a small pouch hidden in her handbag. Inside were strange powders, dried herbs, and feathers, gifts from her aunt who practiced witchcraft. She whispered under her breath as she sprinkled the mixture across Miriam's doorway, "May Eric's love wander. May Miriam's joy wither. May peace never find this home again." The curse worked quickly. Eric changed. His once loving words turned sharp. He stayed out late, returning with the smell of another woman's perfume on his clothes. Soon, everyone in the building whispered. Eric had secretly taken another wife on the other side of the city. Miriam was crushed. And through it all, Salome comforted her, wrapping her in false friendship. "Be strong, my sister. Men are like that. At least you still have me." But at night, Salome visited Eric's new wife, feeding her strange teas and whispering spells to bind Eric's affection to her. The polygamy tore Eric apart. He bounced between two homes, restless and angry, never satisfied. His health began to fail, nightmares plagued him, his body weakened, and no doctor could explain the illness. One morning, as Miriam swept her doorway, she noticed a trail of black powder pressed into the corners of the floor. Her heart raced. She sought the help of an old healer who lived quietly at the edge of Silverline. The woman examined the powder and said, "This was placed here by someone you trust. Someone who eats at your table. The hand of betrayal is close." Miriam's eyes filled with tears. She knew instantly. Salome. The healer prepared a ritual of cleansing. A circle of salt and iron was drawn around Miriam and her child. Incantations filled the night air as a black candle burned low. With a final chant, the curse was broken, but not without consequence. Eric survived, though weakened and ashamed. His second wife abandoned him, terrified of the strange shadows that haunted his nights. As for Salome, her beauty withered. Her once bright laughter became a hollow echo. Some said she went mad. Others swore the spirits she had summoned claimed her soul. Miriam chose her own freedom. She left Eric, walking away from wealth, betrayal, and shadows. With quiet strength, she built a small life of her own, simple, honest, and peaceful. And whenever people asked why she abandoned a man of riches, Miriam would only say, "Better peace in a small home than poison in a palace." Not every friend who smiles at you walks in the light. Some are waiting to see your fire burn out. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next one.